Um, I just want to let everyone know that Ranger can in fact pull, and can in fact pull very well. I think why a lot of players refuse to pull with Ranger is because they overemphasize damage when it comes to gameplay. And this is a new found phenomena that's apparent in Horizon and in like the meta that is DPS. Like people just want to be DPS all the time. They want every job to be DPS. Now, essentially, every job can be DPS, and but some of them excel better at others. For instance, Dark Knight's really good at DPS, right? Just automatically good at attack, for instance. But Ranger is a little bit more nuanced, and the reason I say this is because, again, there's a lot of new players who think they know what they're talking about. They want to, they want to curtail the game into what they think it should be. And unfortunately, when you do level sync and you kind of like have to deal with these people, they kind of get their way, right? But Ranger can pull, as if you know how to control Anemone, you can pull. You can even. I was pulling with a ninja who was subbing Red Mage. He didn't even have provoke, and he was doing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. He was fast casting with the knee spells, but in my opinion, I don't think it's. I don't see the point of that. I don't see the point in expelling or dishing out that much cash just to show off that I can fast cast. The knee spells. I don't. I mean, I guess it works, but I don't know. It's whatever the other person wants to do. To truth be told, if you play these jobs as you did in retail by the book, you're gonna get bored. It is a little bit boring. So people want to experiment, try different things, have fun, right? I did at one time even hear about people at one point in history in this game subbing Black Mage for Ninja. I can't necessarily validate that or not, but anyway, getting back to what I was saying, there's a lack of anemone control with these players, and they're not very bright. And I can tell if someone's like a really good player or not. And I just started picking this up myself because I forgot about it. It's like when you get anemone, all you do is turn your character around. That's it. You don't even need ninja shadows. You just turn him around, he gets hit once, and it goes right back to the tank, right? You want to help your tank out. You want to help the person who wants anemone out by turning your character around. And that essentially lowers the anemone. It's not all about damage dealing. Okay? You gotta understand this game is about a lot about anemone. That's why you have anemone gear. And anemone helps put the attention where it needs to belong, and at the tank, for instance. And you can manipulate anemone with all the classes. You just gotta be a little more open minded to other forms of gameplay other than damage dealing. Okay. Um, that was a rant, but again, I'm just explaining and going over why and how can Ranger pull, and they should pull. They're fast, especially with the guns. They're very, very fast. Another thing is, if you're telling me you can't pull a Ranger, you're telling me you're too slow. And if you're too slow to pull a Ranger, you're both mentally slow and you're slow to the draw. That means you can't shoot quick. Because when you're cycling through Ranger, you're supposed to be triggering your ammos like super quick. You're supposed to be flipping through stuff. Like you're supposed to be flipping through acid bolts, regular bolts, sleep bolts, etc. If you want to be a tryhard, you do sleep bolts too. You do all these different bolts. You gotta sort through them to do what you gotta do. And they don't change your TP build. They just change your ammo. And you're telling me you don't know how to do that when you can't pull. You're telling me you're too lazy. You're too incompetent. You don't know about anemone control. You're just straight up DD. And then this is the problem. Like when everybody's DD, a party can't it can't function. It can't function outside of orthodox standing. So, I mean, I don't know what this video, I don't know if this video is going to help anybody, but hopefully it does. Have a good day.